Hi guys, it's Lynn here from Inspire Beyond Belief. In this week's video we are talking all about decluttering and why you should get started on clearing the spaces in your home, because I'm about to tell you the one big reason why most people declutter. So one of the biggest reasons why people declutter their homes is an incredible sense of overwhelm. And I know for me, going back a few months ago, I returned from an overseas trip, and having been away from the home for a couple of weeks and returning, I noticed that we just had stuff everywhere. And it would leave me feeling overwhelmed. It would leave me feeling like whenever I went into a room, I would think, oh God, I need to sort that. So what it does to your mind is incredible. So I went on a bit of a decluttering mission, and I'm now 3 months on and I still feel like I've got a little bit to go, but every few days or a couple of times a week I would get stuck in and declutter. I started with small spaces and I eventually took on bigger spaces like my entire kitchen. So I wanted to create this video because the benefits by you decluttering are humongous. Not only do you clear your mind, you're not walking into a room and seeing all these things all the time that you just know you've got to get done. It clears your mind. It makes you, you spend less because you now know that you already have that item at home. Or when you go clothes shopping that you're more mindful of what you want to buy because you've actually already got that and you're about to purchase the same thing. The other benefit for me was housework. I mean, sometimes I'd spend half an hour in a day tidying up some spaces just before I could sit down and begin my work. By having a home for everything and everyone putting everything in its home, it means that when it comes to housework day, you just get stuck in and do the housework. You're not having to tidy up things half an hour before you actually begin cleaning the toilets. So there's so many benefits to decluttering, and there's some really simple ways in which you can get started. Now, the first thing that I did was I got a pen and paper and I just did a little walk of the house. I would go room by room and I would decide what were the areas that I wanted to tackle first. I did feel a little overwhelmed, even more so once I did this. However, it really highlighted to me the areas that needed to be worked on, and I was then able to break them down into smaller chunks. So I would actually every couple of days I would just set aside sometimes 10 minutes and do a mini declutter, and it might be 10 minutes on the linen cupboard, it might be 10 minutes doing the utility drawer, 10 minutes in there clearing out one of your clothes drawers as well. So the mini declutters for me were fantastic, and 10 minutes of your day is not a lot of time. When I had finished those little mini declutters, they would motivate me to go and do the next space. So I would sit there ticking off my list, and over 3 months, boy oh boy, have we done a huge amount. We actually had a garage sale pile, which we did have a garage sale, raising over $500. We took a couple of loads to the tip, and we have gifted stuff off to the Salvation Army as well. So there's been I can't tell you how incredible doing a declutter in your home is. For me, the biggest benefit was I no longer have that sense of overwhelm. I respect my home and my belongings far more, and I love waking up in the morning and walking out into my clear kitchen space and my lounge area, and it just makes for a creative mind and a more clearful, mindful mind as well. So I have one question for you, and that is, how do you feel about your home space? If you are wanting to get stuck in and declutter and remove the overwhelm and create a beautiful clear space that saves you time, saves you money, and makes you feel incredibly good, then I would love for you to come and join me over in our private Facebook page, which is Inspire Beyond Belief with Lynn. And every couple of days, I'm going to get you motivated, and we're going to start clearing some small spaces in your home. At the end of a few weeks, we're going to start looking at some bigger areas, and by the end of that time, you are going to have a beautifully clear space in your home, clear mind, and the overwhelm will be completely, utterly gone. So I'd love you to come and join me as I'm going to show you exactly how you can declutter your home and make you accountable. So I will see you over at Inspire Beyond Belief with Lynn. Until next time, guys, have a great week.